Chocolate pull me up cake is very much trending these days, and I have tried to bring another flavor for you in pull me up cake. So it's Rasmalai pull me up cake, and in this recipe I have not used the regular cake, it's pancake. Let's get started. For this recipe we need 3/4 cup Rasmalai milk or ras or rabdi. You can buy it from a sweet shop like I did, or you can use homemade Rasmalai for this recipe. To this milk add 3 tablespoons butter. This milk is hot, so I heated it in my pan over gas stove and then using it. Now add half cup powdered sugar. Because we're using Rasmalai milk, it's going to add a lot of flavor to the cake base. Now add 1 cup all-purpose flour or Maida. Mix it using a whisk or a spatula. We need to mix it till the lumps are gone. You don't need to overbeat or overmix the batter. Remember that. Once the batter becomes smooth, add baking powder and soda. If you're using whisk, use for 5 seconds and then switch to your spatula and then fold for 5 to 6 times. Do not overmix. Now grease your pan, your non-stick pan, with some oil or butter and transfer this batter. Basically we are making a big pancake. Later I'm going to cut this pancake using my cookie cutter, but the sides would then have to be eaten separately. If you want, you can use your cookie cutter or some kind of mold and directly make small pancakes of that size only. So you can decide what you want to do. Place it on your gas stove at low flame, and for first 5 minutes you need to let it cook directly. After that switch to a tawa. So I accidentally kept it on my gas stove directly for more than 5 minutes and ended up burning the base slightly, so don't make that mistake. This would take 15 to 20 minutes at low flame. After that, let your pancake sit in the pan for around 5 minutes before demolding. Now here I'm making white chocolate ganache, so to 1/4 cup milk I'm adding Kesar and 3/4 cup white chocolate. So in general you need more white chocolate compared to the dark one to make a thick ganache. I'm putting this in my microwave 30 seconds, then mix in again 30 seconds. But you can add this to your pan and place it on your gas stove at low flame and gradually mix and melt it. So you can decide, if you have microwave you can do that, otherwise you can use your gas stove and a pan. White chocolate ganache is normally runny compared to the dark or milk one, but this would thicken as it cools down. Keep it aside. Now, if you do not have acetate sheet or transparency sheet, take a file. So this is a new file folder. I cleaned it using a cloth and I am now cutting it. This is not very clear like an acetate sheet is, but it does the job. So once the pancake becomes warm, you need to flip it and take it out. You can see it's slightly burnt here, but that's okay. We are anyway going to remove that. So this is my cookie cutter, approximately 3 inch in diameter. You can make cake pops out of the sides, or you can eat them just like that with honey or chocolate syrup. Or what you can do, like I said, you can make small pancakes exactly the size you want your cake to be. Make small pancakes instead of making one and cutting. So you can decide what you want to do. Look how nice and soft this pancake has turned out, and it's really very tasty. Even the sides would be just gone in a few seconds if you make this at home. Now the reason why I am scraping or removing the top, not just because it's slightly burnt, but the other reason is we want the sponge to soak in the Rasmalai syrup, and that is the reason. Now add Rasmalai milk or rabdi to this sponge and you would notice that it would quickly absorb it all. And this is some whipped cream, so I made a very small batch using 1/4 cup whipping cream. And then place Rasmalai balls or Rasmalai. For this recipe I bought around 400 gram Rasmalai, so there was a little extra, but then I love Rasmalai so I ate it. You can buy 250 gram and that would do its job for this recipe. Now repeat the same step with the other layer. And this is the top layer because I'm flipping it over. I already added or put milk in it and then flipping it over so that the top is really nice and smooth. And now apply the transparency sheet. I wrapped it a little loose, slightly loose, and that is the reason later my white chocolate ganache, which is runnier compared to milk or dark, started leaking. So make sure you wrap it really tight. Now add some sliced almond. If you want, you can tie a ribbon if you're gifting it to someone, or if you're making it for a special occasion. Wrap it like this, and when you would be about to serve it, that time pour the ganache over the top. If you feel that your ganache is runny, you can refrigerate it for a few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, and then it would thicken and it would be easier for you to pour it and it would not leak. So that's one tip from my end, because I did not do that. So I don't want you guys to do that. Now add sliced pistachios or pista, because when you would pull it up, the pista would really nicely flow over the white chocolate ganache. This cake tastes fantastic with cardamom, kesar, rasmalai, everything. You get a rasmalai piece in every bite because we've used a lot of anguri rasmalai. You can make this recipe with your homemade rasmalai, or you can buy from store or sweet shop. So this is totally up to you. How do you want to make it? Give this recipe a try and let me know in the comment section if you like this idea of making rasmalai pull me up pancake. Enjoy and a happy new year to you all. Bye.